My name is Jorrit Rijpma and I'm a professor of European Union law, specialized in the area of freedom, security and justice. And that is the EU policy area that amongst others deals with migration and asylum. I'm also part of the LDE Center on the Governance of Migration and Diversity. And in that position, I see it as one of my tasks to bring in a legal perspective, together with my lawyer colleagues at my home university Leiden and those in Delft and Rotterdam. And I'm very happy, and I think it's very important, that the research and teaching of the center allows for a legal perspective to be taken on board. Because whether it's an international agreement on labor migration or an EU directive on equal treatment or a national decree on the reception of asylum seekers, the law governs the day-to-day management of migration and diversity. And it both enables and constrains policymakers and practitioners in doing so. Now, in my course, I try to show that the law on the books in practice is sometimes very different, and that legal classifications matter a lot, but that there are also social constructs, and that they're sometimes arbitrary and very often open to contestation. An example there is the clear distinction that the law makes between human smuggling and human trafficking, even carrying connotations of right and wrong, whereas reality is not that black and white. People that have paid to be smuggled across a border are very likely at some point during their migration journey to fall victim to exploitation and abuse. My own research focuses on Europe. I look at how national borders, in a way the clearest markers of sovereignty and statehood, have increasingly been Europeanized. The decision to lift controls at their internal borders required European countries to work together in the field of migration and asylum. And importantly, it also shifted the focus from national borders to the common external border. Now, the 2015 refugee crisis painfully showed that we are still a long way from a truly European asylum and migration policy. But at the same time, we undeniably see the emergence of a shared administration in which national authorities work closely together with European agencies such as EASO and Frontex. Now, my fascination is with people on the move, in whatever capacity, and the response of governments to such movements. Sometimes they support it, they promote it, think about the movement of highly skilled laborers, but also very often they see it as a risk to the security and the prosperity of the receiving countries. For me, the governance of migration and diversity is about recognizing that these are part of the DNA of our societies, and that this poses challenges, but also offers many opportunities, and that at all times it should have human dignity at its core.